She puts the cream in screaming. It's Max.
Okay. She's a tote trying to be a Birkin. It's Leo.
Oh, I love this. Look,
She is a tote bag trying to be a Birkin.
I am not luxurious, but I am baggy.
But we luxuriate.
There you go.
Forgot about that. Forgot about the word of the day. Anyway.
What's the word of the day today? Let's just bring it back.
Yeah, tell me.
The word of the day today is we're gonna get fucking soaked in the rain, go into this club. Is this a word?
So the word is moist.
The word the word is moist.
Moist.
Humid.
Well,
Wet.
wet. We're getting distracted. I am, yeah.
And we are
Oh, we are
the
ladies
who
who
lunch.
And the tea that we are sipping today,
Is religion.
that holy water mama.
We're gonna be talking. I have things to say about holy water.
Oh, I
okay?
bet you do.
You go. We have things to say. I think we're just gonna go from last time we talked about how I really wanted to get fucked when I was 14.
Oh, by a priest.
Yeah, and
you were mad that actually that didn't happen to
That
you.
didn't happen, and I know. I just hope I don't get canceled. For what?
Listen, anyone who's religious and has, well, you know what? I don't think they're listening.
I don't think.
I got a feeling
You might have a point.
they're not
You
listening.
might have a. So, what is your spiritual, religious journey? Tell us.
The journey. Well, I grew up, I guess, Catholic, which meant, well, younger, I did like Easter and Christmas, and then by the time we got older, we were literally only going to church on Christmas.
Right.
And I did do my baptism, communion, confirmation, and to get my confirmation, because I was no longer in a Catholic school, I had to do Sunday school, because I moved to an English school and it was a public school, whatever. So then
How does that work?
Mama didn't get all her credits for Jesus. And
You surely didn't.
so I had to do Sunday school. At this I got a church, obviously, some church basement. I remember sitting in the back of the class on this couch, and I was like, I never paid attention whatsoever. And then like I told you, there was the confessional moment that I remember, but also not private. It was just like sit in front of this man on another chair, like not in front of the class, but it was like private, the two of us. But like I didn't get my own little cute box.
Oh, you
moment.
didn't get into the little cubicle moment.
Yeah, I want that. Like,
That didn't happen to me.
give me the fantasy.
That never happened to me. It was always one-on-one with this ugly old man facing
So I have to
you,
make
asking-
eye contact with you, and you're trying to get my sins?
Yeah.
Never.
So hold on. How old were you when you got confirmed? By the way, did you get absolution? Did you get enlightened?
Am I missing a credit?
No, no.
Absolution. No.
The last
Yeah.
sacrament was 14, 13, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Same.
Because I remember it was, what is that? Oh, great. Ew, I can't believe I was doing that in like 8th grade or something.
What does that mean? I don't know what 8th grade means.
Yeah, well.
How old are you in 8th
Yeah,
grade?
12.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go. Perfect time to be in
Because
a
I remember
room.
communion. I was in the 2nd grade. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was that? Like 6 years old, 7?
Oh, shit. Already? Because to us, it's like, well.
Girl, and my parents, they gave me I had a glass of white wine because I was being confirmed.
Oh.
And they thought, this bitch gonna sip it. I just chugged that glass of wine right away.
Wait, hold on. First of all, why white wine?
Yeah, makes no sense. Like,
Was it Chardonnay?
it was Chardonnay.
They just gave you a glass of Chardonnay. You can drink this. That's the blood of Christ.
Yeah, not the blood of Christ. Oh, he's too young for
Yeah,
that.
no, we're going to
Just-
use that as an excuse. However, the Sauvignon Blanc, there you go.
Chardonnay, darling.
I can't believe that your parents used that as an excuse to get you drunk.
Well, and I was sitting next to my godparents,
Mm-hmm.
and they just watched me chug a glass of wine. They're like, "Oh,
Oh, she's
Oh.
gay.
Oh, she's gay. Oh, she is. Okay. She's going to have problems later.
Yeah, it's always
And now I'm just like, no, my drag name. It's Chardonnay Darling.
there you go. There you go. Nothing went wrong. See, religion. There you go. Perfect.
Exactly. The perks of religion. Figuring out your drag name. The drag persona. No,
Mine
that's
would be
not
perks of
actually.
religion. That would be perks. Perky perks.
As he's squeezing his
This is
tits,
so
everyone.
Stupid.
And your religious upbringing?
Well, I mean, I'm Italian, so
Yeah.
clearly
So
I was.
he's part of the Volturi.
I'm a. Yeah, I worship vampires.
Yeah, Dakota
that's
Fanning, I would
totally.
too.
Yeah. To be fair, that place is like kind of close to my home. It's like an hour and a half to get to that town, Volterra,
Great.
where the Volturi are.
Yeah?
Anyway, it's so stupid. No, so clearly, I mean, obviously, I was raised Catholic, which meant that my I suck dick now, so clearly it's the consequences of it all.
So it worked.
It definitely worked. It worked perfectly. No, but I remember we had to go to Sunday school. First of all, it was on Saturday for us.
Lies.
Which doesn't really matter.
Whatever. It's weekend school.
Also, in Italian, you don't call it Sunday school because that's just stupid. It's called catechismo, which is anyway,
like Catholicism.
No.
No?
Catechismo. It's a different. Anyway, a different roots.
It sounds like a Rosalia album.
Yeah.
Catechismo.
Yeah, we went.
Catechismo.
We're doing everything a palais. That's definitely what was going on. No, so I remember. So I would go every Saturday at 3 p.m. That was my 1 hour of Saturday school, whatever.
And
from
is this
7
for-
to 14.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
From 7 to 14 every Saturday at 3 p.m. with the same people, but we kind of never bonded. I remember, I'm still friends with them, with the people with the kids that I went to Sunday school with. But it was so strange because you're not going to school. You're just there for an hour. And probably, sometimes because for us, it would be like we go to Sunday school and then the next day, some of us would go to church. So you kind of see each other there.
Ugh,
And by the way,
I'm exhausted.
let me tell you about this woman in church. So
all I could think, I'm going to let you tell this church story, but all I could think about is the parents just having to drive you to Sunday school for an hour.
And then pick us up. Yeah, I know. It was so stupid. My mom was like adamant that I would go. And my dad, this is the thing. Moms in Italy, they're like, oh no, you should go, whatever. And then fathers don't care. However, it's kind of a given that you're Catholic, so nobody cares. Nobody goes to church or whatever. And so it's a very, like, I remember my mom would be like, no, you have to go. And also it was tradition that that we would go to my dad's mom for lunch on Saturdays. Which to us, lunch is not like, oh, let's have a sandwich. Lunch is like dinner.
Yeah.
But, it happens twice a day. So I remember every Saturday after having lunch at my grandma's house, me and my cousin would go to the church of our neighborhood's church, whatever. But so let me tell you about this woman. So once in a while, when my mom was kind of like, I don't know why, anyway, at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Church.
Yeah. 9 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, which is like, first of all, by the way, we go to school on Saturdays as well. So Sunday is the only day that you can sleep. Okay. So Sunday morning, your mom would barge in the room, like, wake up, we're doing a church. So that's already, it puts you right in the wrong mood. Okay. Terrible. So you would get dressed up a little bit, and then, by the way, she would wake me and my sister up at 9, okay? And we would have to go at 11, and the church is literally less than 3 minutes from
Walking.
our house. So that's why I'm always early, because my mom was like, no, you have to be 2 hours early. Okay, we get to church, and obviously it's a social spectacle. Everybody's wearing their best clothes or whatever. Yeah. All the grandmas are there. Their ugly old faces. And
I've only taken the like Sunday best like part of church for brunch. Like wear your Sunday best.
That's not a thing to us.
What?
Brunch?
Well, of course. No, you guys are going to church. That's brunch.
Yeah.
Just the body of Christ for me. Thank you.
Yeah. You're just going for the food. I'm going for refreshments.
I just
Wine,
mean like
bread,
the only thing
live.
I've taken from religion. Yeah. I'm going to take wear our Sunday best, but then I go to brunch.
There you go. You're there for the white bread and the wine. That's perfect. And let me tell you, first of all, you get into the church. First step is get to the holy water. You dip the little finger. By the way, that water is filthy.
The bottom of that bowl, let me tell you,
Green.
sand.
Yeah.
That's a beach.
Yeah, there's fish in it, okay? And some people are so aggressive in the way that they're like, oh yes, let me do this, the sign of the cross, really fucking aggressive, like, because they really want to be there.
Like somebody
Weirdos.
blessed this water. Who?
Well,
The fact that it comes in like some truck stop plastic Virgin Mary bottle in some places. Have you seen those?
have you seen the fluorescent Virgin Mary with holy water inside that every Italian household has somewhere in the house? Have you ever seen
And you
that?
you think that's Jesus holy water? Like,
You
what
think
the
that's-
fuck is that?
That is tap water.
That's a
from the-
con. That's a con.
that is sewer water that they put in those little fluorescent shits. Have you ever seen them?
What, the fluorescent one?
Yeah.
No, but
Oh, mama.
my grandmother had the actual the blue and white, what she's wearing or whatever.
Oh, it's blue and white, but it glows in the dark. I'm telling you, this is such a thing. Like, you can go into anybody's
Keep her in
house.
sunlight so she's dramatic
Can you
later.
imagine you're having sex with a guy and all of a sudden you turn to the right and there's a green thing like glowing in the dark. And you're like, oh, that's just the Virgin Mary. It's fine.
Let me just turn her around.
Anyway, so people dipping their little dirty fingers in this fucking water and then doing the sign or whatever. And then the kids, us, we would go to the back behind the priest, because then for whatever, at some point he would call us to the altar. We would all hold hands, and obviously nobody wanted to hold his fucking greasy old hand. Okay, so I'm like I'm distant from. I'm in the wings. Okay, I'm not doing anything.
She's given distance.
Also, stage fright, because like what you just have to stand in front of everybody. But my favorite part of going to church was because obviously you have songs and whatever, and there's usually an out-of-tune guitar and somebody trying to
and some old bitch on a
chant
piano on the side.
yeah. we had a woman. The nerve of this woman that thought we were at a gospel church.
I love.
She would do ad libs that sounded like shit. So let me tell you, like, you just these stupid, really basic church songs that all the kids know, whatever. And then in the middle of it, she'd like try and do a high note,
Come on,
failing miserably.
give it to us. Just Jesus.
Yeah, something like it was so ridiculous. She never missed fucking a mass service because she knew it was her moment. That was her stage. Nobody could take that stage from her.
I mean, that's nice. Like, it's terrible, but also like you have that memory, and everyone in that went to that church now has that memory of this. Like, oh, remember Bertha?
Remember Out of Tune? Remember Bertha? Remember? She was, I'm telling you, the most annoying person.
She lived her life.
She lived her life, and obviously she did not care. But we did. Everybody did.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about my favorite moment, because I don't know if I'm sure that mass kind of works the same. But my favorite moment is when. So first of all, it's an hour long, and
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it. Fucking hate it.
Of course.
And I remember like being there and like doing origami with the prayer books or whatever, literally doing that. And then there comes the moment of what's it called? Like that. Let's basically when you shake hands and like a sign of peace or whatever. That's what they call it.
With your neighbor or something like that. You're just like, everyone turns around and you're like, I will just shake hands with my family, not the strangers.
Because once you do, you realize that somebody has
COVID.
sweaty hands, or maybe an old grandma that's been crying in a tissue, snotty hands,
Handkerchief.
disgust. Also, old people in churches shaking hands with tiny little toddlers that are clearly terrified. By the way, I have a story about this, but it's another topic.
Also, little kids, dirty hands. Old people, dirty hands. Like,
Let's not. Let's keep our hands to each other, to ourselves.
I love
okay?
what COVID has done to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't touch me.
I wish that happened. And also after that, there's that moment where we do the main prayer or whatever, Padre Nostro, and then you have to hold hands. So you better be sure that you're in between people you know. Otherwise, you're gonna turn right or you're gonna turn left, and there's gonna be an old guy with one tooth looking at you like, yeah, give me your hand. And you're like, oh
Come
my
on,
God,
kid.
this is disgusting. Very much this. And then finally, the final moment is you get the bread and the fucking wine, okay? Which
That's like literally the I want to say the checkpoint
that's the
where you feel like it's almost over.
I feel like I just saved the game. I'm like, okay, I can quit anytime now and it will be over. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my God, finally. And then
And I
my
just
mom
let that pasty cookie stick it to the roof of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I just let it get gross and soggy. And I just stay on my knees and I'm like, something different.
And then everybody
Then I was
goes.
like, oh, I kind of like it down here.
Let me tell you, church taught us how to get to our knees,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the tea. That's the tea.
I had
Go on. 'Cause otherwise, I'll just
I changed high schools, and then I to be with my best friend, and it was a Catholic high school, so we had like the uniform and the whole. There was a chapel in my school. You could literally say, I need a spiritual moment. I need to go to the chapel, and you could like basically skip your
Oh my
class,
God,
which
really?
I also never used that enough. But we had a religion teacher. Bless his little gay heart. Like this levels. Let me tell you, Mr. I don't want to name him, but anyway, I was about to. I'm like, yeah. Anyway,
you can name him.
yeah.
I don't. Well,
Who
no,
knows?
maybe
A
not.
Mr. McDonald, whatever.
Mr. McDonald. Okay.
Yeah, old McDonald had. Yeah. Anyway, basically we had, like he taught Catholicism for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then like world religion for like 1 semester. So it's like,
Very-
let us teach you about all the religions for 1 tiny semester.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Very Catholic.
And then let's focus on the God. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I remember there was like one guy that would just like challenge everything that he said, and then they would like just go off forever.
Oh, I love that.
Oh my God, we were like, also like we hate it, but also thank you for wasting the 45 minutes on
Please.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
He had this like, so many weird little things that he said. We like first day of class, he's like, when you walked in here, you didn't realize, but I gave you all an invisible rope. There's an invisible rope in your pocket and you will carry it with you. Something about fucking trust.
Bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't even remember exactly what it was. And there's another one, like, there's a picture of, like, Jesus knocking at the door, but there's no handle at the door.
Oh.
And it's like, because this door can never close, because Jesus will never close
Oh,
close the door on you.
Oh.
But anyway, cut to me, super gay, flamboyant, in Toronto. And it is Pride. I am in a, like, not even, it wasn't a crop. Yeah, basically. I'm like, probably like jock strap elastic sticking out of my pants and a crop top, just like,
I know the look.
waiting for my friend to come down to like the lobby of his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And I cross my religion teacher.
That's a good choice of words, by the way.
Well, I cross.
She
Yes.
crossed.
My religion teacher walks in
Uh-huh.
with his brother. Well, first of all,
Brother.
yeah. Well, at first I did not know. I thought it was another man. I was like, oh my God, he's
Oh.
finally out of the closet. This is his husband. They were giving me boyfriend twin vibes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a handle on the closet? Can you close it back?
Is there-
Can you get out?
You can never. Yeah, so he introduces him and I find out that it's his brother and whatever. And I'm just like, well, this is obviously very awkward. Let's move on. Cut to whatever, weeks later, I see the brother again. And I was like, can we talk about your brother?
Oh.
Because that's my religion. And even his brother is like, yeah, he's gay. But like, he's not out. He's not out. He has found Jesus. He's, whatever.
There's no handle.
But
He
he's
can't get out
like-
of the closet. Jesus will keep
Jesus
you
did
in.
not give him a handle. He's
Jesus
stuck in there.
will bar that door.
Yeah, it's push, but it's the opposite way, so he's stuck. Poor kid.
So,
yeah,
he
so
still-
even I don't know. God bless him. No,
Sure.
who knows now where he's at? But And he said that he studied to become a priest, and then he got to like the close to the end and becoming, and then it was like, and he told this like parable about why he couldn't go all the way. And I was like, I know the answer.
What do you think the answer was?
Dick.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't tell us the answer. He's like, God pushed him, like it was one push too far that he could not, something that he could not do or whatever. So then he became a religion teacher.
That's bullshit. That's just lovely. You know, I know another guy that is also gay and then went through
Conversion
preschool.
Oh.
No, we don't have. I don't think we have conversion therapy in Italy. I'm not,
Well, no, because
it
you guys don't
doesn't
have gay
exist.
people.
I mean, to have conversion therapy, you would have to admit. No, it's not like that. Anyway, but so, and he was not out, okay, and he went to school to become a priest, but then something happened. So there's always something that happens, and then you just don't go through with it. And to me,
Did a priest fuck you? Is that
no,
what happened?
but this is what I think. I think a priest wanted to fuck him, and then he didn't want to do it, and then to get out. Mama,
You didn't get
Catholic priests?
That's the final badge.
It's a gay thing. Let me tell. Look, I mean, everybody knows this. Like, it's a gay. Like, it's an orgy. Okay, so I'm sure that to go through whatever school to become a Catholic priest, I'm sure you will encounter many people that will make a lot of, they will
yeah,
flirt
but
with
if you're
you
gay,
actively.
if you're gay and you didn't go all the way, then like why didn't you?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, maybe
no idea. Maybe integrity.
Fair.
I'm
Fair. I'm just like, why wouldn't you do it?
Look, I'm going to say something that might be controversial. However, I do believe this to be true. I feel like people that choose to become priests, first of all, most of the times they portray themselves as moral standpoints and just high.
Yeah.
By the way,
Holy.
I hope people can hear the little tip taps of the rain. I don't think they can, but anyway.
They can. I can hear it.
That's great.
That's the rain, guys.
So it's raining outside. It's very cozy in here, and we have to go out.
It's holy water.
It's raining holy water and piss probably because with our luck. And actually, it's from there. But anyway, so I think that they're always kind of setting themselves up to be these symbols of morality, and then most of the times they literally just want a career, get easy money, and live just coast basically. Because if you become a priest, you have a salary. You're like they're especially Catholic priests.
They put you
You are
up in a
set for
house.
life. You are set for life.
And you work once a week?
Mama, oh please. I've heard the same speeches over and over again. Like, that's not even working. That's like literally 5 minutes. It's like me teaching English, like 5 minutes before planning. It's like, oh, so today I'm talking about maybe this. Literally that, okay?
Right.
And I have no respect, and I mean this. I have no respect for people that choose that lifestyle, because that is a lifestyle, okay? Not being gay. That is a lifestyle. And that it's literally, it gives you a salary, and then you can just be the worst person you've ever been in your life and nobody cares and everybody will respect you, and it's ridiculous to me. It's completely ridiculous. I do not respect that profession, quote unquote, because it's not a profession. Okay.
I love that. I never thought about it like the type of person that wants to become a priest and what that career actually is.
Oh, if you
What
call it
is
career.
it?
Mama, that's in Italy. I mean, one of the biggest debates is like, why are they not paying taxes on their properties, like buildings and shit. So please, let's not get into why people decide to become priests with all the money that especially the Catholic priests, because I don't know about anybody else, but I have no respect, zero. Like literally, I mean, when I was a teenager, I was literally like, I'm gonna spit in your face, which to be fair, I almost did, but
Ew, I just had a flashback. I don't know what this is for, why this happened, but I swept the driveway of a church. Maybe it was community service hours.
swept
Yeah, like the cobblestone.
driveway of a church.
The cobblestones and whatever. Just like busy work for nothing. You know, like what is that doing?
Did you get some white bread and wine at least?
No.
No.
I do think the priest took me to the grocery store and bought me chocolate covered pretzels.
With roofie inside.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I'm gonna go this way now.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not gonna have this because it might
Just
have
like with
Rohypnol in
sketchy
it.
guys at the bar, I will take the drink, but I'm gonna go away.
Yeah, we'll take the drink. However, I'll have it. It's where I want.
Exactly. Without you.
Yeah, no,
Thank
girl.
you.
But I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but especially with Catholicism. Catholicism is very much pagan, in the sense that over the years, I think it's the strand of Christianity that is the most flamboyant and the most adaptive to whatever the fuck is going on in the region or whatever. So they literally took all the traditions and turned them into things. Like, for example, the cult of the Virgin Mary, which is like, obviously people needed a goddess of fertility or something like this, which is something that had always been the case. And also a lot of saints are made up. They're not real people that existed. They're pagan gods. I don't remember her name in English, but anyway, so there's a few examples like this. And also, if you go to mass, mama, what's with the incense, the chanting, the rituals, the putting your hands on bread and wine and transforming them into blood and body and flesh? What is up with that? That is literally,
It's so creepy.
that it's a pagan ritual, and to be fair, it should be recognized as such, because and then you go to Sunday school and they're like, no, witchcraft is a sin. I'm like, you are doing this, okay? I'm not the one putting my hands on bread and saying it's flesh, okay? It's you, so you better check yourself before you. Do not come for me unless I send for you, okay?
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So where are you now with, I don't know, religion or spirituality? Like, what do you believe in?
This shit got me angry, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
I do not respect you.
You're touching a nerve.
That
I went to school with
that had
nuns.
never been touched.
The only place I've never been touched, and it's a nerve. Anyway, I don't really I'm not really anywhere with spirituality at the minute. However, I did have a phase of being full on witch, pagan, Wiccan person.
Person.
Listen, let me tell you, because I've always been fascinated by the occult and all that kind of stuff, anthropologically, sociologically, philosophically, so that, and also I did my thesis on some shit like that, on alchemy and all that. But for a few years, I was actually practicing it very
Thoroughly?
very thoroughly. I was thinking of it more, but yeah, no. So I kind of I had that phase of going into the woods and doing shamanic rituals and all that shit with
fun.
people, lighting up fires and like dancing around. I'm like, oh, fun.
Okay.
It was great. Look, and you because also Wicca was this kind of neo-pagan, new age religion that was born in the 50s. So it was very kind of contemporary, but also with an eye to ancient traditions. And I was in the UK, and I love folklore and all that shit. So sign me up for fairies,
Taylor
circles.
Swift's album? Or
Yeah.
That was, you got to listen to it.
Gays and folklore. Sorry. What?
Yeah, I have a goddess too.
Yeah.
Her name is Taylor Swift.
Oh my god, that is so exact. Yeah.
That.
When that came out, I was like, oh,
I'll meet you in the woods, bitch.
come on, Cardigan.
Oh, I fucking love that song.
Look, it was but now I think so I've drifted away from that, but I'm still very much fascinated by it, and I read about it all the time and all this. But I don't practice it anymore. So with spirituality, I have a neutral standpoint, meaning I do not care. So I'm agnostic, probably.
Okay.
With everything. So, but I kind of, because I did philosophy and all that, so you kind of get a perspective on what we know of the world and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to sit here and pretend that
I hate
shit like this
asking all these like
can't,
what ifs or pretending like this person, I can be good only if I do these things and deserve this because I did whatever, all these like rules to something. Like, you want to be a good person, you know how to do it. No one has to teach you, really. You can feel it.
Yeah, that's actually a good point, because I think it might be also. I'm gonna drop some knowledge here.
Oh, some tea.
But wasn't it Jesus that said that after his death, people would be able to be their own priests, meaning there's no need for that anymore. So I kind of look.
Did
it's
he
just
say that?
one.
Because listen, I cannot quote
He did.
this man. He did. I believe you. You are from the Volturi. So
No, but look, it's just an example of things in world
everyone
religion
picks
that's like
and chooses the things that they're gonna like hold on
mama,
to
please,
about
yeah.
religion.
if I had a nickel
For any religion.
for any religion in
They're
general.
just like, oh, the people that like, oh, we don't drink alcohol. I know all of the people that shouldn't be drinking alcohol that drink alcohol.
Mama,
or like,
but to me, that's why I have this very weird perspective on the Protestant church, because from that church, that was a church that was like, it was not. I think Catholicism is very flamboyant, and the Protestant movement happened because basically it was saying like, oh no, actually it's not anywhere in the Bible, so we should follow the Bible, and this is just blasphemy. The Catholics are doing blasphemy because they're doing too much and it's ridiculous and whatever. We're gonna stick to the Bible, okay? This is very much like in general, okay? This is not what happened.
Enough of these robes.
Yeah, exactly. So ideologically, that's the thing. But because of that, Mama, the Protestants and that Bible, to this day. I mean, from the Protestants, you have the evangelicals, you have all these other, especially in the U.S., the people that really read it and believe it and do as it says. To me, that's absolutely crazy. So,
yeah,
completely ridiculous. But I'm not going to sit here and judge people,
Yeah.
except for the fact that I've done it for the whole episode.
No worries. This is what we're here to do.
What do you think of people that are into Satanism? Have you ever encountered anybody like
worship
that?
Satan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never encountered that. Funny story. It has nothing to do with me or Satan. Well, not really Satan. My current roommate was having a grinder hookup, and some guy went into his room. Pop in, pop out. You've been to that room.
I've been to that room and also I know that story.
Right? And someone was like, I can't stay in here. You worship Satan. And like was fearing for his life. Girl, there is, Pink Floyd, the wall posters.
Yeah. There's
on
a
the wall.
Metallica or something.
Metallica, Pink Floyd. What's the like Hellboy, Needle, I don't know, Hellraiser, shit like that. Like, I don't know. So Halloween costumes hanging. There's like creepy gloves, whatever.
It's not Satanism.
It's not Satanism. It's just dark.
It's just goth stuff. It's just emo. It's just emo stuff. It's not the same thing.
So when you don't know, you're just like,
It's Satan.
Satan. You worship Satan.
That's
And then
what
he
I
left,
do.
and you did not get your dick sucked. So,
To be fair, it's so funny to me that like.
but to believe in Satan means you believe in God.
I think, I 100% believe that Satanism is a strand of
It's just the
Christianity.
opposite.
Obviously, I mean, it's a very simple. However, a lot of people have taken it as a symbol for freedom and nothing else. It's nothing to do with worshiping.
Is it like fancier atheist?
Yes, yeah.
Or like, no, atheist is you don't believe anything.
That's exactly what it. But it's so
flamboyant atheist.
pretty much, yeah. But it's also a very new kind of. The Church of Satan is very new. It was born in 1966.
It just seems like
or
something
that.
angry to me. Like, why?
No, it's a form of rebellion.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, so in contemporary history, I think we can call that, but I don't know, obviously 200 years ago, what people were doing when they actually were worshiping Satan. However, in my country, let's say this. I'm sure that there's a strand of Satanism that is very peaceful, because it is. I mean, in theory, that's the point. But this is the strand that is kind of Anton LaVey, mainstream, whatever.
I was gonna quote some stupid shit. I was like, my form of Satanism is the new era of Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
There you go.
I was like, no, I understand it.
There you go.
I got it.
Let's bring it back to the gay part.
Yeah. So Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
But then there's obviously the people that actually, that kill people and do all that shit. Which, and where I'm from in Tuscany, sometimes when like you hear stories about like houses and abandoned houses, and you go in and there's like crosses and shit. But to me, it's just very confusing because I just don't. I just think people don't know what the fuck they're doing. But
Is it upside down cross? Is that Satanism?
yeah, well, I guess traditionally, but it's complicated. All these symbols have long histories, and it's somebody put everything into a blender and then pressed the little button, and then that's what is going on right now.
And here we are.
And here we are.
It's a goddamn fucking mess out here.
So if you don't know what to do, then worship Satan.
My father loves to tell me that he tells everyone that he thinks Jesus was gay. Loves it. Tells me all the time. Every time I'm home.
Girl.
It's like me. He's like, what? He had 12 friends?
12 men?
12 men that he wants to always hang out with?
Oh, yeah, Judas, wash my feet. Or the opposite. I don't remember if I think he was the one washing everybody's feet. He washed everybody's feet.
He's the one with the fetish.
He's the one with the fetish. Oh. They're all there in their jock straps and
Like, oh,
long
we need
socks.
a carpenter.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, uh-huh.
There's Jesus washing people's feet, and it's 12 bears surrounding him.
I want...
naked.
We need to reenact a gay Jesus story. Like,
about the last dinner?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's playing who?
Who's playing what? With all the gay stereotypes.
All the gay stereotypes. There's a raver. There's a techno gay. There's the emo gay. There's the gay.
There's a gay.
There's a drag gay that's death dropped.
A drag queen. The drag queen is the angel in the picture. She's floating up there.
Oh my God, who would be God? Madonna.
Cher?
This is two different perspectives that are complete. I think this is very much us.
Cher, Madonna.
Yeah, at the same time. Unwavering.
Speaking of Madonna.
Go on.
I think like a form of rebellion is using religion as like, I guess like appropriating religious attires and symbolism and whatever to be like, without being like, I'm sure they think like you worship Satan, i.e. what's his face, Little Nas X, stripper pole down to the devil.
The blood Nike.
Oh my God. Yeah. The shoe.
Yeah.
That's too much.
So do you think, so.
I love that. I do think it's a little tired now.
It's, because.
I mean, he did it in a very new way, you know?
I mean, Madonna set Black Jesus on fire. I mean, I don't think you can do anything more than that. Yeah. And that happened in 1989, okay? So...
yeah.
But
so, like, freaking out about a stripper dance to the devil? Like,
girl, what is... But this... I'm telling you, what is up with your evil cousins? What is up with the U.S.? It's the Puritan shit. This is what I'm talking about. The Puritanism of...
But those are the worst... Yeah, they're so, like, high and mighty, and they're the like, the meanest.
Because they don't understand. It is ridiculous to me the way that Puritanism is kind of slithered into American society so deeply that people are like, no, I just watched somebody.
And it's like mixed in with like politics and then like everywhere in pop culture.
Mama, they've got like, God on money.
You guys don't even have that. No,
we don't have that. We don't even. I believe even the Lira didn't have God on the. I'm not sure about that, but the euro certainly does not.
Yeah.
In our constitution, there's a very clear point about us not being a religious state. The fact that we have the Vatican is a completely different matter. However, but that's one of the things that my country should actually remember sometimes. Anyway,
but that you're not a religious
especially when
state.
they're ruling about euthanasia and all this shit. Anyway, because some priest went in there and be like and said something to someone, because you have the ramifications of power from the Vatican go high up. Okay. Then and it's crazy. It is crazy the way that they can the Vatican can influence. I'm talking about my country anyway. Mm-hmm. It's crazy the way that they can influence politics.
So one thing that annoyed the fuck out of me is that I would think like with the next generations, that that we slowly do not care about, you know, I went to Christmas once a year before I came out of the closet, and then I made a joke about like, guys, we're done. I'm going to burst into flames. I made a joke about bursting into flames, and we haven't gone to church since I came out of the closet. Thank you, family. Love ya.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
And I would think like it would keep evolving in that way where we're like, what does it all mean? We don't need this. We're not going to baptize our children if we don't even go to church. But people are still doing this, my brother, only because the better schools are Catholic schools. So if you want your kid to go to the better school, you baptize your kid, because the Catholic school system, whatever, it's all has more money.
Oh, there you go. Well, just talking about money in
Yeah,
the Catholic
right?
Church, right?
So like, that's the only reason people are still doing this. And I'm like, but if you all refuse to do this, start a Facebook group. No. But like,
Start a Facebook.
it's just like,
Very
it's
that.
the easiest thing to do, air quotes, to like just keep baptizing our kids and whatever. I'm like, what was this? You have the gay godfather. I'm in a church. I'm lighting a candle being like, will you guide this child to the light if he strays from the path of God? And I was like, I'm going to lead him straight the fuck out of this place.
Yeah, exactly.
Right here, right now. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
just grab that kid.
I'm going to take this candle. It's kind of cute.
Or-
and I'm going to go.
Yeah, just say that and think of Cher.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
That's like, will you guide the snap out of it or whatever? Girl, it is. I didn't know that. So I didn't know that was a thing. To be fair, I went to a Catholic primary school, elementary school. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, I had nuns. So, and to be fair, it was. I actually we got a good education, but this is just a case. So, in my country, Catholic
This is
does
just
not
him
mean
saying
quality.
he had a good education.
Just for that.
I just want
Everything
to,
else,
just to be
trash.
fair, I had a
Trash.
good education. Okay. I was like,
No,
oh.
let me. I think it has to do
I
with
mean, I went
my
to a public
teacher.
school afterwards, and I don't know whether they had. Well, I mean, yeah, my first school was prettier, but
Girl, fuck the Catholics.
ugh,
Just in general.
that's what I mean. Like, if people stop baptizing their kids and going through the process, then I think eventually more people going to public schools will have more money because more people are going there, and stop feeding the
monster. Just
the
stop-
monster that is
If we can.
the Volturi.
Yeah. If you can get anything away from this, I just hope you don't donate to the Catholic Church.
Oh my god, that fucking basket.
Oh.
That fucking basket.
Also, the camp. It's camp. It's camp.
What is camp?
Going around asking people for money and to put it in a basket, like.
I thought you stopped begging.
Uh,
I thought you hated beggars. No? What is it?
I'm gonna get into this. When I was 14, we were about to be confirmed, and my whole Sunday school class or whatever, we had to meet the archbishop.
Is that like chess? Is there an archbishop? Huh? Are we playing chess? No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We had to meet the queen. so it's us and our parents, and we're in this room with this gross, disgusting old man. Okay. And he had so many rings on his fat fingers. Like, you can just picture this, okay?
And cheap coffee breath.
I mean, I wasn't close enough to smell the breath. I mean, not that night. Anyway. And then I had the nerve. Okay, he said, does anybody have any questions? You better know. I felt my mother's piercing gaze through the back of my skull just completely be like, shut the fuck. You better not. My mom had that face that night. The whole night. She was like, I mean, you guys can't see it, but anyway. So I stood up and I said, excuse me, why are you wearing all those rings and telling people to donate to Africa? Mama.
Yes.
The murmurs started right after. I felt like a reject.
He's absolutely right.
Oh my god! But no. It was
No.
it was the opposite. It was this is so disrespectful. And my mother's face. She like her nostrils were spitting fire. Okay, she was getting ready to beat the shit out of me. No. But I clearly, obviously, I touched the nerve because the guy didn't know what to answer. You know what he said to me? He's like, "Oh no, but all these things that the church has, they are donations from people that gave them to the church." Mama, bullshit. Bull fucking shit. That's an excuse that they use to fucking build a fucking kingdom for the centuries, okay?
Yeah. And also, I don't believe that money is going to Africa.
Oh, mama, if you donate to the Catholic Church, nothing is going anywhere but the Catholic Church, okay? That money goes right into the bishops and all that shit. It's not cute, okay?
Father, what's his face needs a new gown.
Yeah. Also, yeah, let's talk about the campiness of it all. Today I'm wearing purple, green, oh,
It's
blue.
like cloak and then just that, like, what's that? Just the banner down the side, you know?
It's a new gown.
Drag is expensive.
Yeah, all this money is going to gown. This money is going to gown. Sorry, for a second I thought we were actually giving it to somebody. Oh,
you thought Ghana?
yeah,
Just gowns.
just gowns. Sorry. It is so true though. It's Trudeau. It's very Trudeau.
Oh, very Trudeau.
Very Trudeau. It is completely ridiculous. Anyway, so I
we
think
have
this
canceled
episode-
religion.
yeah. So if you have something to say about the topics that we just discussed,
Don't.
I do not want to hear it because this is otherwise you'll hurt my feelings.
Oh, but like any good church, I think they have a comment box. Do they have the
Could you it goes right to HR.
HR of the church? I go straight to Jesus.
Yeah, could you imagine like you call the church like so you're waiting and then there's like angelic music and shit.
And because all of my like French Canadian swear words all come from like church things, symbolism.
I believe you.
Like, is that the same for Italy? Like Italian?
Mama, we curse to God. Where I'm from, my region, we say something with God, like the word. I mean, porco dio and all this kind of stuff. Blasphemy. So, and you can't even say. The funny thing is, you can't be blasphemous on TV or on air. That goes right into like I don't know if it's like
Straight to jail.
straight.
Go straight to jail. Do not pick
I
up
mean,
200.
You get fined. However, you can curse. We also curse the Virgin Mary. You can curse to her, and that's fine.
On live TV.
Yeah.
But
Technically, nobody can say anything because I think it's only to God. So anything else, mama. But we are very.
That's misogynist.
We're very. I mean, you just opened a chasm right now. Yeah, the church, misogynist, the church. You're talking about the church? No, never. The Catholic Church. Anyway, so no, yeah, we curse to God a lot. Where I'm from,
Because
particularly.
we say tabarnak,
What's that mean?
which is the box that you keep the golden
Oh,
chalice.
yeah,
cup
the little
thing,
shit inside. Yeah,
and all the cookies.
the cookie. You know that priest has got cookies in there. She's got gowns and cookies.
Cookies and milk. Yeah, that's the tabernacle, something like that. And then you say esti, which asti is the bread, the cookie. The thing.
Oh, right.
So you're kind of changing the word. I don't know. Esti tabernacle, chalice. Oh, chalice. What is that? Is that the chalice? I don't know. Like, it's all just things that are in church, you know?
I love that. Good for you.
You might as well be
More.
like, church pew.
Yeah. Oh my God, bench. Old lady that's always
You
here.
fucking bench.
Also, why the fuck are old ladies always in the church on their knees waiting for that priest dick?
You know, it's also churches are always locked unless they're like actually the hours are open. Other places, mosques and things like that, open. You can walk in, You can do your prayers whenever.
In Italy, they're always open.
Huh.
So that to be fair, I've noticed that in other countries because I'm like, oh, I'd like to visit this church,
Yeah.
and normally I would just go in, and here it's like it's locked. I'm like, hello, but I mean, I would never. I mean, if
Yeah,
I can't go in, I'm not
don't
gonna
know why.
try.
I don't know why I tried. I did.
Exactly. Anyway,
I was in Belgium. There was a pretty church, and I was like, let's
go
see.
in. No.
Yeah, no. And I was like, let's try a side door, a back door. Back door.
That's what you usually do. Let's
I
try
want the back door to God.
What the fuck is a
I'm
side door?
saying? Where like the side door.
Through a cut?
Well, no,
I had
there's
a
a side
friend.
door in the church, in the human body. I don't know what you're talking about. I see what you're trying to do here. Yeah, the side door is where, like, when I was performing in church.
Oh, she was performing in church.
I don't know what I was performing.
Oh.
But, yeah.
You were that woman. You were that woman ad libbing.
Jesus. Yeah, that was me.